Good morning. This is Sintu. My roll number is Ayeti. We are talking about topic is globalization threat to Indian culture.
It's okay now. I know your language. Don't worry. Continue.
Our topic is Indian culture. Globalization is threat to Indian culture. Globalization is a little bit good and it brings a lot of impacts on social and economical and environmental and political impacts.
Yes, globalization is threat to Indian culture, which means the term globalization is formed from it is an interaction or intermingling of a countries. So it is termed as a globalization, and which the countries have been interchanging their technologies, ideas, political and educational, etc.
Globalization has been a part of the culture of the world since the industrial revolution and the age of the industrial revolution. Globalization has been introduced as a exchange of industrial products and business ideas and technologies with various countries, which can help the other countries to become better at what they do. But the globalization then has become from just an exchange of technologies and products to exchange of cultures also. Exchange of cultures is a very good thing because we get to know the taste of different cultures from around the world. But globalization and the exchange of cultures is also a threat to India because India's culture has been a rich and diverse one, and by the exchange of the Western culture, we have seen the impact on the culture of India, which has been the loss of culture or rich traditions that we follow. So globalization can be very negative, and it can negatively affect India's culture.
Speaker, I agree for your statement what you have said. Exchanging or adopting the other countries' ideas or thoughts or technologies, it may cause some threat to India because we forgot our culture. We forgot our culture. So I think it is a threat to India.
Yes, I agree with you. And coming to our agriculture fields, we are losing some of farming fields like that by exchanging our ideas. Now we are planning buildings factories, so that we are losing our fields, agriculture fields. So I think it is a threat to Indian culture.
As Sekhar said, globalization has a negative impact on Indian culture, as everyone are expecting to follow different traditions and culture, and there is a misconception that following Indian culture is is not a good thing, where people like to comment them or something. So they think that following other culture will help him to have a great exposure than following Indian culture. But it is just a misconception. You have to be on at your part. You should be good. You should follow your culture. You should have your roots at your area. So not only that, many people think following other culture will have a positive impact on their future roles or in their upcoming things. So they are neglecting their own culture. They are just forgetting about it. So
Yes, Raju. I totally agree with what you have said. As we know, all of the everything in this world has pros and cons, and that applies to globalization as well. Globalization has enabled the countries to be developed, to import the technologies, to import the ideas, and to import the intellect of other countries and all, as well as by importing the cultures and the technologies and the intellect of other countries. We have even imported the cultures as well. Importing the cultures is not a threat in itself, but it may be a greater threat if we try to be others instead of being ourselves. So globalization can be a very good thing if we use it properly, and we are not forgetting our roots. So I think we can all agree on that point. Thank you.
Come on, let's. Shall we do 4 and 3? Will all 7 fit into the camera?
I need some information regarding the list certifications of the last year, last activities. 21, 22. So, can I contact?
Good morning, one and all. We are from Team 2, and I am Dhanush with my registered number 20 KD 501. And we are here on the discussion on the topic is globalization, a threat to Indian culture. So, according to my view, globalization is not a threat to Indian culture because globalization brings a lot of changes in technologically or in culture and everything. I do strongly believe that exchanging culture is one of the most important things because each and every human being should expose to each and every part of thing which is happening around the globe. So, what do you think, Taylor? Do you have any points to add?
I think the globalization is the interaction and integration among governments, people, and societies. I think due to globalization, we can increase the demand of the product and also the quality of the product. It will increase the competition among globally worldwide. So we can make a quality product.
Sila, I agree with your point. I think the process of globalization is more changes to industry patterns and social life peoples, and it can affect the whole financial and cultural and economics reasons. And uh, due to from the globalization, there are good as well as bad impact on the society. And what did you say, the Hanis? About globalization?
But globalization is not threat to Indian culture. Globalization is interconnections among people among different countries. Its main part to exchange goods among other countries, and it's not threatening our culture because many countries follow so many cultures that will not impact India. India has separate culture, and some people may follow that culture. But globalization is main part is to across among entering among different countries to exchange goods and industrial products.
Yeah, I do agree with you, Hanish. And I want to add one more point to you. This has a huge impact, a positive impact in Indian culture also, because while globalization took place, I think it has its own effect on farming, positive effect. Because according to our Indian culture, we have a traditional method of farming. So due to globalization, we have got new tools and new mechanical mechanisms which made the work easy. And I think this is really going to show positive impact in Indian culture. Do you have any points to add here?
I think due to the globalization, there may be some negative effects also, like increased competition. So we cannot cope up with the other countries because we are very far below in technology terms. So we cannot produce a fine product in software industry.
I want to add one more point. As you have mentioned that we are less technological, while globalization we can even exchange our ideas and get more knowledge from other people that have bright thing in technology, and I think we can improve, and it can also help in growth of our organization.
Yes, I agree with your words. Why? Because globalization means it came part to take other employment and other industries to come part and take jobs. So from here also people can impact over the global and take jobs in other countries also.
Yeah, and
Mainly the process of globalization, there are more effects on based on financial and education and economic reasons. The percent and rate will be fell down due to this globalization.
then I can surely say we all can come to a point that globalization has its positive effects as well as negative effects in our Indian culture. And whatever may be the impact, we being an Indian have to stick to our culture and adopt other culture also to improve ourselves. So thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody who wants to take a second chance can join them.
Rest of three candidates. Anybody who wants to take a chance can also join. Anybody? What about girls? Nobody wants to join? You feel you're already up to the mark? Shall I pick up a candidate? Yes? Will you join? Yeah. Please join them. We'll get some more marks. Don't worry. Don't try to hide yourself. Confident. Be confident. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. We are from CSE-C second year, and we are here to discuss about a topic which is the globalization step to our Indian culture. And we are here to give our views about it. And I think that the India is the mixture of various traditions and custom cultures, because India has a various unique things that the other nations doesn't have, like the ability to treat the guests and various festivals which are unique in the overall world. So the globalization will make is making these cultures weaken, because this globalization, they are the main thing that the Indian culture have is joint families. There are joint families around the history, but because of the globalization for the employment, the the joint families are becoming the joint families are becoming nuclear families, and because of this, the culture is becoming weakened, and the festivals are celebrating on their own, and there are less less family feeling in that. The but if we consider the technologies,
Put your hands really use some hand gestures.
so if we view in the view of the technologies, the globalization is making the more technologies to enter into India and make the products more simpler and cost friendly. What do you think about it?
Yeah, as you said, globalization is very important in India because it providing many opportunities from another countries. Like it also uh, beneficial for Indian economy. So it's providing many companies to our Indian unemployment students, and so as you said, I can agree with you.
Globalization is very better for adapting new technologies. And before globalization, farmers can use organic pesticides. After globalization, they use chemical fertilizers. Even though it is good, but and good and fast, it's brings a lot of producing.
Yes, I agree with you all points, but my point of view, globalization is a process has changed the social life of people and industry.
As you said, globalization can also affect uh, in, Indian agriculture production. So because due to many upcoming advanced technology, they can also affect agriculture, and they can also affect the inequality between rural and urban areas.
Yes, the globalization also changes the way the Indians are dressed, because before the globalization, the Indians are mostly traditional, and they were only wearing saris and kurtas. After the globalization, they are moved to dresses and formal wears. Sorry, Western wears. It is not a bad thing, but it is a damage to the culture of India. The formals are only work but there is a festival in India. So globalization is making the overall culture weaker. What do you think?
Globalization shows a bad impact on social, economical, and political and environmental basis, even if it is good. But we are not lose our Indian culture. What we say.
So we all know that the globalization is good for the modern technologies to improve, but not for the culture. It is weakening the culture, but it is making the technologies stronger. We are all agreeing to the conclusion. Thank you.
Thank you.